Greetings and talofa. I'm Shania Mama Wilson, a level 7 science teacher. This is my 6th year in the teaching field, and so far I really love it. Working with students is one of my greatest passions, and it's always a blessing getting to meet a new group every school year. Over the past 5 years, I have encountered challenges where students doubt themselves or struggle to believe in their abilities. In this moment, I often hold one-on-one conferences or facilitate open discussions depending on the situation to help guide them toward confidence and self-belief. Therefore, today, I am thrilled to welcome and invite you to our Fostering Growth Mindset in Students workshop. The main purpose of this workshop is to educate teachers on strategies to cultivate a growth mindset and positive thinking in their students. I firmly believe that as educators, we play a crucial role in shaping not only students' academic goals, but also their values, resilience, and belief in their own potential. By fostering an environment where challenges are embraced, mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth, and effort is celebrated, we can empower students to become lifelong learners who are confident, motivated, and capable. So before we go ahead and start our workshop today, let's start by brainstorming the word growth and mindset. As you can see here on the flip chart, growth is something getting stronger, elevated, getting bigger, a progress, development, practice, improving, or transform. For mindset, this is the way you think or the attitude you have about yourself, others, or situations, and it can be both negative and positive. So if we see the brainstorm here, the webbing, the words that comes to mind when we hear mindset are confidence, perspective, belief, the way you think, self-talk, mental framework, your attitude about yourself or towards others, and it can be both positive and negative. For a positive mindset, this helps you believe that you can improve and solve problems. For example, I can do it, or mistakes help me learn. For a negative mindset, it might make you think you can't change or learn things, such as, I'm not really good at this, or I'll never get it, or I can't do it, so I'll never try. So those are some examples of a positive and a negative mindset. Therefore, a growth mindset is believing you can improve and learn through effort and practice. Now that you get an idea of what the word growth mindset means, here are examples of having a growth mindset at all times. Be positive. I usually tell this to my students, you can't do anything if you put your mind into it. Next up is positive ways to foster growth mindset in students. To foster growth mindset in students, we have to be positive and try to step down to our students' level and put ourselves in their shoes. Fostering a growth mindset helps students see the challenges as an opportunity to grow. First strategy, model a growth mindset. Modeling a growth mindset is when you teachers share your learning experience and mistakes with the students. Don't just expect students to feel this way and whatsoever, but try to hear a story from their end. Who knows, it'll inspire and motivate them to want to be like you. Also, use the yet language to empower students not to give up easily on their failures. For instance, I'm not good at math, yet I kept on practicing, then I ended up mastering all the concept of math. Share with students about the power of yet. The power of yet means believing that even if you can't do something now, it doesn't mean you will never be able to. It just means that you can't do it yet. It's about having a growth mindset, the idea that skills, intelligence, and talents can be developed with time, effort, and practice. Second strategy, use growth-oriented language. Instead of saying, "You are so smart," try to say, "I love how hard you worked on that." Or instead of saying, "You finished so quickly," just say, "You stuck with it until you figure it out." This type of language allows students to embrace their effort and hard work. The words we use can shape how students think about learning. When we praise effort instead of ability, students learn how to value hard work, perseverance, and problem solving. Third strategy is to praise effort, not talent. Praise effort, not talent means celebrate improvements and learning needs. Focus on process and persistence. Recognize risk-taking and resilience. Instead of only praising success, start embracing and celebrating improvements and students' progress. Fourth strategy, encourage reflection and goal setting. Have students track progress toward their personal goals. Use self-assessment check-ins, such as asking questions like, "What strategy worked best today?" If they consistently keep track of their performance each day, they will know the areas that they need to improve on. From this point, it will motivate them to stay on top of their work. Celebrate all the little wins students received in class. Whether it's a perfect score on any assignment or knowing what to do without being told, acknowledge and recognize those small gestures in the class. Last but not least is to build a safe learning environment for students. And this is what I do every school year. I always make sure that my room is welcoming and conducive for my students to feel a sense of belonging and to know that my classroom is their second home. Enforce collaboration, not competition among students, and to always show kindness and empathy with peers. As we come to the end of our Fostering Growth Mindset in Students workshop today, I would like to thank each and every one of you for your time, attention, and willingness to learn something new today with me. Remember that developing a growth mindset is not just what we teach, it's what we model every single day in the classroom. Our words, actions, and attitudes have the power to shape how students see themselves and what they believe they are capable of achieving. When we show students that effort matters, those mistakes are part of their learning, and that perseverance leads to progress, we help them build confidence and resilience that will serve them far beyond the classroom. So let's continue to create that learning space where students feel safe to take risks, make mistakes, and grow at their own pace. Together, we can empower our learners to say with pride, "I can't do it yet." So thank you all for being dedicated educators who inspire change and growth in the lives of our students. So let's keep nurturing not only great learners, but lifelong believers in their own potential. Again, thank you for joining us today, and Soifua.